Welcome back to the KOAM Morning News on Fox 14. Sherry Nelson joins us for a Wildcat Wednesday. Miss Nelson, thank you so much. She is from the Kansas State Research and Extension Wildcat District, and she taught me about an event several years ago that I fell in love with immediately because I found out how much planning it takes that is really important for kids to think about the entire process.
Right.
It's called the Favorite Food Show. Right. And immediately when you first told me about it, I'm like, oh, that's cool. Have a kid whip up their favorite meal. That's only the beginning of it.
Exactly, that's the beginning. The Favorite Food Show is designed to help kids select a menu, plan a menu that's going to be a balanced meal, select a theme of some sort. Could be a party, could be a Mother's Day or holiday or whatever, and then select one food that they're going to prepare for the plate or to show at the Favorite Food Show. So it's one of those that's it's meant to teach kids how to do some planning and for menus and things like that.
And for table settings and things of that nature.
Absolutely.
For kids that have taken part in this, have you had the opportunity to maybe talk to their parents or family members, and is it something that they've put to good use after they've taken part in the Favorite Food Show?
I think so. My own children did Favorite Food Show a lot, and they to this day now when they set a table, they know how to properly set a table, and they do a lot of menu planning for the week to meal preps and things like that, so they can plan their menus ahead of time. And a lot of families, the kids that do it, they enjoy that planning part. Right. And so I've had several kids that have planned birthday parties, their own birthday parties and things like that with the menus.
And I love the way that you've incorporated an essential life skill into something that's really fun. Now, before we get into the particulars, 2 years ago, we had to do this all virtually. Yep. Last year, it was you can come if you want, or you can do it virtually. Right. This year, are we all together now?
All in person, yes. It'll all be in person.
That is so excellent.
Yes.
Because there is an actual judging portion to this, and so it's not only one of those things where kids get to learn, but this is a contest. It's a contest.
It is a contest, and we have a judge that comes in, and the food, they're not actually judged on the food. They're judged on the presentation. How does your table look? And most of them will have a centerpiece and things like that also on the table. They're judged on their menu planning and their knowledge of the foods that they have prepared. Is it nutritious? Is it a well-balanced, planned menu? Is it why did you choose this food,
And Sherry, I ask you from someone who organizes this, what is the importance of teaching a child from a young age that foods blend together on that menu? What are we looking for as far as consistency and continuity on that?
Well, you want a well-balanced meal, of course, kind of depending on what you're doing, but you need a protein source, you need a source of, vegetables and fruits and milk. You want my plate, you want that a well-balanced meal. And so the menu planning, you kind of can help kids, and they can kind of figure out, okay, if I select chicken, for example, I want something with more color to, help with the plate and things like that. So, you got to think about those kind of things too. I mean, if we're just fixing dinner at home, we don't always think that,
dinner at home might get a whole lot prettier after the kids take part in the Favorite Food Show.
Exactly.
So this is coming up in June. Now that we've got the parents and maybe even a kiddo or two watching right now going, hey, I think I want to take part in this. Sure. How do we get involved?
On our website, we have the Favorite Foods Show information, or they can contact any of our offices for more information. There's a sign-up sheet that they will send in to my office that tells us, I'm going to do this, kind of already have in mind what their theme is going to be and their favorite food. They'll have to send in a recipe and some pictures. If they win our district competition, they can go on to a regional competition and later in June, and in that competition they've gone to, there's no food on the plates, it's a picture to help alleviate food waste.
Oh, that makes sense.
So we haven't gone that far yet, but
you carry those presentation skills with you, and you keep on going up against. Absolutely. So if your child, number one, is competitive, number two, if your child perhaps needs you think needs planning skills, or maybe your child is already a great organizer and
Yeah.
a planner, and this is right up their alley.
Yeah.
This is the favorite food show put on by the Kansas State Extension and Research Office Wildcat District. I want to ask you, deadline, and are there a certain number of spots that we need to get in on?
Actually, we have no limitations on how many kids.
Excellent.
So if if we have 30 kids that want to participate, fantastic.
You are too kind to do that.
If we would like to have them entered by the Thursday before, which I believe is the 9th, because we have the contest is on June 13th.
June
Monday the
13th.
13th in Fredonia. So
And like I said, these are life skills that kids are walking away with.
we all have to eat.
That is true. Well, we all have to eat, but I mean, this just looks a whole lot nicer sometimes than Tanya and I were talking about disposable plates earlier this morning. This is much nicer.
Yeah.
I like this
Well,
idea.
we've had kids that use the disposable plates. I mean, they're doing a picnic, so
Ooh, good call.
Yeah.
See, the creativity is
Life
out there as well.
skills, yeah.
Sherry Nelson from the Kansas State Research and Extension Office, Wildcat District, on this Wildcat Wednesday. Sherry, thank you so much. And I think that's great that you accommodate as many kids as show up.
As many as want to come, we'll get them in there.
That is tremendous.
Yep.
Thank you. We'll be back with more. Oh, you can find this information on our website as
Yep.
well, and at the at K-State Extension Office. And let's get those kiddos signed up. We'll be back with more KOM Morning News on Fox 14 right after this.